So I grew up on a diversified farm. We always had cattle. My parents believed in teaching responsibility at a young age. So they're kind of the foundation of why I'm here and how I grew up and how I want my family to look as far as, the involvement in agriculture. But I showed. That led me into FFA and 4-H. I met my husband whenever we were still in high school, and we married in 2012. He grew up on a farm as well. So he mainly had paint horses, and they raised that kind of thing and did roping. So after college, we actually were gifted a replacement heifer by our father-in-law. It's actually our #1 and #2 cow that is standing out in the pasture today. They're the foundation of our herd and how we have grown to where we are today. And we have about 30 cows. We have a bull. We dabble a little bit in replacement heifers, but we really just use those for ourselves. But all of that led into a farm of our own. Our house and 25 acres that connects to our family's over 800 acres. The end goal was to finish college, move back home, and start a family. And so in 2017, we had our first daughter, Claire, and she just had her 6th birthday. And then our rootin' tootin' cowboy, Charlie, he is fixing to have his 4th birthday. I work at the Mountain Home Public Schools Special Education Department, but it's been rewarding and it's been an eye-opener and refresher and allowed me to be a valuable member of my community as far as the ag side. Through the Farm Bureau, I'm active I'm a chairman for our Young Farmers and Ranchers Committee. I came up with an idea to create and highlight students in the Baxter County schools that are involved in their FFA program. Through all of this, anytime that I get the chance to promote anything and everything in agriculture, I take it. So our future for our farm is, it's always up in the air. We try to be very conservative in our farming. We actually survived 6 years without a tractor. And so this last fall, we actually bought our first tractor, and for some, you're like, how do you do that? Well, we just made it work. We want to be efficient. We don't want to be the farmer that stresses about the next payment. We have a small farm simply because, we're small, but we're pretty fierce. That farm that we currently run majority of our head of cattle on, it's actually been in our family since 1870. So living that legacy of continuing the family farm, I don't even care the scale. If we had 5 acres here, we would still have cattle, or we would have some type of barnyard animal to still teach those responsibilities to my kids, and my kids to hopefully teach their kids, and hopefully keep the interest in the agriculture industry.